Have you ever noticed how a sudden disruption, like an unexpected drought or a global event, can seemingly throw an entire economy out of balance? It is fascinating how these singular events can ripple through markets, affecting everything from prices to job availability. Yes, absolutely, supply shocks can indeed lead to lower economic output. When an economy experiences a supply shock, it means there is a sudden and unexpected change in the supply of goods and services, often due to factors outside the immediate control of businesses or consumers. This directly impacts the economy's ability to produce. The core mechanism behind this reduction in output is quite straightforward. A negative supply shock, such as a sharp increase in the price of oil, a natural disaster destroying crops, or a pandemic disrupting global logistics, makes it more expensive or even impossible to produce goods and services. This causes the economy's aggregate supply curve to shift to the left, indicating that fewer goods and services are available at any given price level. Firms face higher input costs, which either reduces their profitability or forces them to cut back on production, ultimately leading to a decrease in the overall quantity of goods and services supplied in the economy. This reduced productive capacity directly translates into lower economic output. Economists observe this phenomenon by tracking key indicators like gross domestic product, or GDP, growth rates, and industrial production indices. When a significant supply shock occurs, you will often see a deceleration or even contraction in GDP, alongside declines in manufacturing or service sector output. Policymakers respond by analyzing these data points to understand the extent of the shock and its potential duration, informing their decisions on how to stabilize the economy. An interesting nuance here involves the concept of sticky wages and prices, which are elements that do not immediately adjust to market changes. In the short run, if wages remain constant while input costs rise due to a supply shock, firms may be forced to reduce their workforce or delay investments, further compounding the reduction in output. This temporary inflexibility makes the initial impact of a supply shock on output even more pronounced, creating a period of adjustment for the economy. Ultimately, understanding how supply shocks constrain an economy's productive capacity helps us appreciate the intricate balance required for stable economic growth. These events underscore the importance of resilient supply chains and the challenging role of economic policy in mitigating disruptions, ensuring that an economy can continue to provide for its citizens despite unforeseen challenges.